Hey people, Intro here, 3v3, Angstrom Heights, blue team. Pallers as a brother captain, a durable hero, walking through objects that cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and support fighting in melee alongside Dhar'daoneth Nazguleth as a Warboss, a melee hero, walking through objects, very good offense, disruption and support. This is the Death Skull's elite scheme. Rounded off the team here, Korgoth as a force commander, a versatile frontline hero with powerful offense. Got some Lamentis here, so I'm sure everything will be fine. On the red team, some Chaos fellas. First up is Triumph as a Plague champion. Starts off with a damage over time bolt gun, can get many weapons, debilitates enemies and supports allies, can also repair. Death Guard elite scheme. Alongside SchmusCriminal as a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero, walking through objects, cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption, fighting in melee. Got more Death Guard elite scheme actually. And rounding off the teams, Peroncho Devaluador as an Inquisitor, an offensive hero with powerful control abilities, begins in melee but can get specialized ranged weapons. And we have the Armageddon Steel Legion elite scheme here. Kicking off through the mid already, Chaos Lord is chasing around some shooter boys. In turn being chased by the Warboss, just couldn't resist a fight. Chaos Lord with a decent kill to weak. Strike Squad coming in, shooter boys getting messed up, sluggers here now to help get rid of him, and the Chaos Lord is persuaded to leave. Meanwhile, his Chaos fellas have been capping some stuff, I guess. Heretics just hanging out here. Down in the southwest, where we have these natural power points in the south and the west. Bolt of fire in cover. Heretics can't worship yet, though. They're trying to take this wreck point. Back towards the mid, though. Heretics on a chase. Doom blasting some sluggers, makes them run. The sluggers were quite split up there. They maybe could have stayed in play if these shooter boys could have poured on enough DPS. Strike Squad getting involved, and they have their Tomes of Titan. Sentinel getting a few shots in as well. Warboss leads the line, has taken no damage as well, basically. Misses. Here comes the Inquisitor, though. Hammer of the Witches for the Warboss's face. There it is. That's going to make him angry, isn't it? Now she tries to tie up the shooter boys and gets in, takes a bunch of damage doing it. It's a really good special. Knocked down two shooter boy squads basically, but then she is cut down in retreat by the Strat Squad for being a filthy heretic. More guardsmen up here for Peroncho Devaluador into some Catachan Devils. Sergeants up for both of these guys, so they'll reinforce two at a time. And he does a very small amount of DPS, the Sergeant himself, like single digits, low single digits I think. Havocs on the field for SchmusCriminal, with their heavy bolter instantly scaring off the blue team away from the power bash. There's energy burst on the Chaos Lord, burning away his energy and slowing him down. He doesn't like that. Killed a weak, hits some stuff, but still needs to flee. The Chaos Lord heals for every model he hits with that. He's only able to hit a couple of Strike Squad there. And it goes down. Should be an easy revive though for Triumph. Might be able to get two revives here, actually, the Plague Champion. Speaking of the Plague Champion, what's he up to? Looks like he's heading mid now. An uncapped contested wreck point. Havocs on the power. Only a node is up at the moment. Sentinel goes to decap some stuff. He can decap points but can't cap them. And the brother captain is trying to crack on a power node. Plague Champion still heading towards the mid. He's not the quickest fella. Looters up for Dhar'daoneth Nazguleth. They have a death gun that can suppress units, much like the heavy bolter. And noise marines in play for SchmusCriminal. Oh, he's dropped his heretics somewhere. All of his heretics have fallen over dead. I don't see any heretic bodies around. Were they trying to decap this, maybe? No. I mean... Oh, there we go. Big pile of heretics there. Maybe it was on the screen, I'm not sure. Meanwhile, double tax on the field for Korgoth, who has dropped his scouts along the way. These guys with a flamer, trying to face tank a heavy bolter. It's not working out great for him. Force commanders there. We may see the chain sword and the storm shield in response. Warboss helping out. Enough bodies where they can just brute force through the suppression there. Havocs are okay. Yes, they are. Eternal War for those CSM. And Devastators on the field for Korgoth. No sign of any war gear there yet. Kicking off in the mid, though, is it? Chaos Lord is back to his feet. Oh, but the Plague Champion fell over. Look. Trying to revive the Inquisitor there. Catachan Devils with a shotgun blast, and then they flee. Looters setting up. Not able to suppress those guardsmen though, and here's some doom blasting heretics with an aspiring champion. SchmusCriminal has replaced these fellas. They're going to doom blast and flee though. One of the first things you learn as heretic. Blow up one of you fellas and run away. Interceptor squad on the field here for Palas. These guys can teleport to get into the back lines. Decent stomp there on the strike squad, and they had some domino knockback going on. Blue team pushing through though, threatening a power bash. Shooter boys with Knob Leader and big shooters pumping out that DPS. These guys also getting a Knob Leader. But Havoc's are there perfectly placed at the perfect time to stop the power bash again. And there's those Noise Marines with that Sonic Blaster. Can shake apart structures and shut down ranged weapons, as well as doing some very respectable anti-infantry damage. They do have relatively short range though. Great synergy with Corn Worship to get them into range quicker. 500 to 329 on the VPs. Decent lead opening up for the blue team as everyone starts to think about tier 2s. In fact, Peroncho has gone tier 2. Plague Champion's on his feet. Repurchased himself, I think. Chaos Lord gets the revive on the Inquisitor, who runs away. Strike squad in the back lines, look at that. Got some Corn Worship as well for plus 1.75 speed, I believe it is. These guys now run. Heretics are on retreat path. Can they do anything? No, they didn't go down the stairs, you see. That fancy Grey Knight training. They went the other way. Burners on the sluggers. A couple of power weapons where they can threaten the CSM much more. Anything for the Warboss? No, he's level 2 though. Brother Captain still level 1, no war gear. Force Commander the same. Plague Champion level 2 with Mucus Discharge. Chaos Lord level 1, no war gear. And the Inquisitors was down for most of the game. 1-to-1 cap. Blue team threatening power bash, and this time there are no Havocs to stop them. Well, at the moment, here they are. Maybe they could bash another. Needs to be careful though. We are the hammer buffing all this stuff from the Brother Captain. Starting ability, giving a speed bonus and a damage resistance bonus to all this stuff. Also gives himself some splash damage on his melee attacks. We've got Plasma Guardsman. Probably double. Yep. So they can trade quite well with enemy Marines and Grey Knight types, I guess. Lost the indicator for the Chaos Lord because he fell over. Sentinel's quite low. The missiles could do some work against a blob of shooter boys though, eh? Look at the Noise Marines. Sonic Blaster wrecking those sluggers quite badly actually. Chaos Lord gets a few hits. Looters being aggressive, but now they back off. Warboss also backs off. Was that a good push? I mean, they bashed a generator. Plasma cannon on the field now for Korgoth. How's it going down in the southwest? Devastator's run, getting caught in melee by Chaos Space Marines. Got some Havocs. Got some grenade launcher heretics. No sign. Oh, he's got teleporter. I was going to say no sign of the chainsword, but he can just teleport on the Havocs now and do that. That gets rid of him quite quickly. Mucus Discharge heal in there. Tax Flee. Other Tax Flee. They dropped one Marine model. Force Commander still trying to tie up and kill some Havocs. There's some Nurgle Worship though for health regen. And on the power is Triumph. 2 gens up. Plasma Cannon waiting though for this. Is the first hit good? Well, it hits a model. Thunderhammer on the Force Commander now too. Plasma Cannon spools up again. They really nailed that sound effect, didn't they, in Dawn of War 2? It's so good. Basically all of the sounds and voice work is kind of perfect in this game. Gen down. Mid is still blue. Contested power northeast is red with an improvised explosive on it. There's another one here too, and these guys can't see it. Vindicare Assassin can see it. Almost wipes out the stormtroopers there, the Inquisitorial stormtroopers. Meanwhile, Plasma Guardsmen trying to do some of that trading, but they can't do it when sluggers are bearing down on them with a Warboss. Level 3 Warboss as well. Maybe some angry bits to charge into those guys. Sentinel needs to be careful. It's a bunch of Daka. Interceptors in there. Do they have their Justicar? Nope. No Justicar yet. Bloodletters for both Triumph and SchmusCriminal. These guys going for mid. Demons with power melee Hellblaze that can teleport onto you and deal outrageous amounts of damage. It always seems like they're walking so slowly. I don't know if they have the Do they just have standard 5.5 speed and their animation just makes them look like they're walking really slow? Not sure. Maybe they're a bit slower than standard. Chaos Lord still trying to hit level 2. Brother Captain is even further behind, so is the Inquisitor. 500 to 208. Chunky VP lead now for the blue team, approaching 300 actually. Bloodletters of Triumph on the node. Force Commander will try and knock them around with a Thunderhammer, but does he do that? Or does he teleport onto the Havocs? Triumph has given him a big decision to make in every fight now. Surely it's worth getting an assault squad up or something to jump the Havocs. Then the Force Commander can try and deal with the Bloodletters. These guys now phasing out of existence to back away there. Mark of Tzeentch on the CSM, and they are the target of the Force Commander. Oh, these fellas go for Mark of Khorne with an autocannon. An awesome autocannon too. Force Commander flees. Gonna need some armor upgrade, I think, to hang out in there when he teleports in. Plague Champion in melee mode with a Plague Fist, Armor of Pestilence, and Mucus Discharge. Bloodletters may just delete these Plasma Devs here. Do so much damage. Almost wiped them out. And on the power again is going to be Triumph. The mid has turned red. So there's the 2-1 for the red team. Finally, they get some VPs off the blue team's counter. Vindicator Assassin, long range burst damage from the sniper here. Can switch ammo types to combat all targets as well. In his Exodus rounds mode, anti-infantry at the moment. Big push here by Peroncho. Got some Kashyyykin up in tier 3 as well. Couldn't quite get onto the power. Looks like the guardsmen both have their sergeants and their commissars now set up to 12 models, reinforcing 3 at a time. And the commissars are like half-decent combatants in their own right as well. Trophy rack on the way for the Warboss. Here's the Kashyyykin. They are getting grenade launchers in hand. These guys can switch out their special weapon, though, as much as they like for free. Can sprint, have grenades, can fast cap. They are pretty awesome fellas, but they are limited to 1. Weird Boy on the cap now for Dhar'daoneth, Nazguleth. Might turn that blue, actually, because Palaz is still pushing and is in tier 3 with a decent chunk of red, not far off getting some actual paladins in play. Interceptors, you okay, fellas? I think they're okay. Red team trying to defend now. So many times they've had to defend this power. Schmus's Havocs are not in play at the moment. Meanwhile, Triumph still on this. In fact, gets a full bash and a decap. Going double tax against Chaos is so risky, isn't it, when there's Bloodletters around? 402 to 195 on the VPs. Blue team back on the 2-1. But not for long. Some brave heretics are capping here. Chaos Lord forges ahead to try and create some space. Armor of the Inferno in play. Killed a weak. Well dodged by Dhar'daoneth, Nazguleth by those sluggers there. Oh, then he runs away, Chaos Lord. Trying to bash the power is Peroncho. Weird Boy. Well, look at that. No friendly fire on that shot. Got the Warpath as well. 20% damage resist and +2 speed for everything around him. Got some stick bombers, is it? Yes. They throw stick bombs and stun bombs, and they are actually quite decent in melee. Yeah, the blob of Imperial Guard infantry are not going to like that. Big old bombs. Warboss with the Power Claw now. Imperial Guard off the field, are they? No, there's still some stuff in play. They can break their retreats with their commissars as well by shooting someone in the head. Warboss eats a big Blastmaster shot. Survives, maybe. Decent shot there, but did some friendly fire. The Warboss did not survive. Bloodletter's level to 2. Plague Champion level 4. And it's basically camping the power here. 337, 192. A double cap. Will the Warboss get revived by Brother Captain? That will finally level him up. There's We Are the Hammer. Maybe used it a bit early there. The Brother Captain himself does not benefit from the speed bonus, I believe. Needs to get his Nemesis Force Sword for that. There's the revive, though. And we have a level 2 Brother Captain. Tier 3 for Korgoth. Tier 3 for Triumph. Dhar'daoneth, Nazguleth, the last play in tier 2 now. 304-192. Vindicate using target acquired to track the movements of these Havocs, but they're retreating anyway. Brother Captain, sorry. Force Commander doing some thunder hammering here. Up from the southwest. Here is Korgoth. 2v3. Is Triumph going to respond? Looks like they want to bash that power again, but they are responding with this stuff. And here come the Bloodletters. In amongst the Tax. The Tax just cannot fight them. The Flamer there doing some decent work, you know. Look at that. I mean, they still dropped a model. Bloodletters are now warp shifting. Paladins on the field. These guys unique to the Brother Captain. Heavy melee Nemesis Demon Hammers. Chunky hit points. And super heavy infantry armor type. They cannot retreat, but they can teleport around. And get some cool abilities and little sidearms as well. 292-192 on the VPs. They're fighting some Bloodletters. Bloodletters can't deal with the just sheer amount of hit points they have, but with support, they can help pile some damage onto those Paladins. So will Mark of Zinc CSM. Very effective against heavy and super heavy infantry. Peroncho Devaluador with a baneblade on the way. 292-192 on the VPs. Can the red team get onto the blue? Onto the mid VP, I should say. Paladins turn to engage again. Chaos Lord is here. Maybe we'll see some lightning claws or something. Although the Blood Maul with the stun is quite good, eh? Armor of the Inferno's in. Plague Champion is revived. Didn't even realize it went down. Missing all of the heroes being downed in this game. Paladins survive without a model loss. Are you guys going to shoot the power? No? Don't go for the VP either. Just turned around there. Warboss level 4. Sluggers piling in. Chaos Lord, where's the kill of the week? There it is. Level 3. Does it do more damage as he levels up? I don't think it does. I wish everything on the heroes got better as they leveled. All of their abilities and stuff. Even the turret should get better, dang it. What is this? It's the Force Commander doing Force Commander things. I mean, you can't really call Bloodletters heretics, can you? I don't think. This is just their natural form. Fury. Can he kill a Chaos Space Marine? Level 3 Chaos Space Marines. Bloodletters no longer interested in fighting. There we go. I mean, they were warp shifted, but they could have been moving at least. Here comes the Plague Champion. He can stun with the Pestilent Strike. Also a great capping tool. Chaos Terminators hitting the field. Paladins are healing up at base. Mid is red. And both the naturals in their natural state. They haven't been... Have they really been harassed at all? I don't remember seeing it, but I do miss things. Warboss down still. Bunker's gone up to help repair the Baneblade, perhaps. No, it's a medical bunker. Reinforcing those guardsmen there, giving them a little bit of health regen too. Some more stick bombers might be good. Dhar'daoneth, Nazguleth goes tier 3. Bit of a lull in the action as players start to formulate their tier 3 armies and their plans of attack. Autocannon on the Chaos Terminators. Generalist weapon. Good versus all targets from range. Helps you get those demoralization effects stacking up. Especially if you can target something that's going to die quick. Such as most of these Orks here. Little push from Palas. Interceptors got messed up somewhere. They are off the field. And that was a crippling volley from the crossbow bolt pistol. And there is Purgatus. The Inquisitor has lots of amazing tools to deal with Terminators and Terminator variants, such as the Paladins, although she used her 2 anti-Terminator abilities before the Paladins showed up there. She did some good work with them, though. And there's we are, the hammer. Brother Captain can support allied melee squads incredibly well. Doesn't have any war gear yet, though. Allies with a Land Raider Crusader on the way. Has the Baneblade even shot at anything yet? I mean, he's lost a little bit of hit points. Must have shot something. There we go. Big shot on the Sluggers. They survived it somehow. Force Commander teleports in for the cap. And maybe gets it. No, maybe not. Knocked over by it. Let the Galaxy burn and then killed. What is this? Bloodletters capping the node. Oh, and then they just leave? Hit level 3. They should get the decap at least, I think. Plague Champion levels to 5 now. Orks backing off. And now on the attack. Weird Boy misses. That's a heal going off. That was Breath of Nurgle. Nob Squad on the way for Dhar'daoneth Nazguleth. Here they are. Tier 3 melee elite infantry that can go toe-to-toe with anything in the game. Especially with order upgrades, which does make them quite expensive. Mina and Green are on the way. They can also get a Nob Leader and fancy hammers. Foot of Gork, messing up some heretics, but they are worshipping Nurgle around their shrine, so they can reinforce if they get some big heals and stuff. This is a big fight brewing now. Demolisher Cannon hitting the mid. Paladin's getting shut down by the Korgoth there. Has Crippling Volley been used already? I'm not sure, but they seem to be backing off anyway. Or rather, fighting the Bloodletters over there. Inquisitor's being suppressed, so he needs to be careful. There's Crippling Volley. Peroncho doing a great job with his abilities there. Didn't panic and use them both at the same time. And there's the flank. Guardsmen coming around with some Catachans and some Kashyyykin, but they run into the big Grey Knight death mob there. Some Loyalist Terminators coming in for Korgoth. Last Master. Can it hit the Terminators? Baneblade's in a great spot to get shots in. Chaos Lord. Still no weapon upgrade for that fella. There's that shrine doing work. And a great unclean one back there just hanging out. Mid is decapped. There's a Land Raider Crusader with Hurricane Bolters. And then a Twin Linked Assault Cannon and a Multi-Melter on top. Cyclone Missile Launcher. Nothing there to disrupt really, but that'll be helpful for stopping caps. And there's a great unclean one for SchmusCriminal. Greater Demon of Nurgle. Can worship it to great effect. Powerful combatant with some nasty abilities too. Passively damages nearby enemies, so we'll see if the Paladins want to fight it or not. They should do a decent job against it. Don't have power melee against its super heavy infantry armor, but heavy melee will get through anything even if it doesn't do bonus damage to everything. Did these guys fully... Well, they have their Nob Leader and Mina and Green. I don't have their hammers. And the Warboss is up. Level 4. Will be trophy racking stuff. 136 to 192 on the VPs. Nobody dares push the mid at the moment. Orks trying to do things around the edges. But Triumph is live to it. Do you guys get level 4? Oh, level 2 Bloodletters. What about Triumph? Level 3. There's that Nurgle Shrine still popping. And, oh, 2 bunkers. One of them's a repair bunker sit repairing the baneblade there. You guys not going to help? Oh, it's fully healed. Sometimes the repair bunker seems to not do the old spinning spanner thing when there's no health to regenerate. Or maybe I'm just mad. What is this? It's Triumph having a go. Pestilence strikes the sluggers. Weird Boy with a nice warp vomit. Yeah, it's a really bad idea for Triumph to try and fight the Orks. They have a Weird Boy and a Nob Squad. That's enough to just to wipe this stuff out because of the warp vomits. Can't really stop it unless he jumps the Bloodletters onto the Weird Boy maybe before he can do anything. Great unclean ones here though. 120 to 192. Is it worth Triumph getting some Chosen Plague Runes? I think it might be. I think it might be. Bloodletters. Oh look, they did get onto the Weird Boy. Look how much they messed him up too. Sluggers flee. And try and get some more models off them there. Bloodletters moved into the retreat path. Meanwhile, Chaos Lord trying to grab the mid, and Paladins are making a move alongside the Force Commander, who now has a Power Fist. Still no armor upgrade. But where's the Flesh over Steel? I think he's trying to do it. There it is. Boom. That shuts down the vehicle. And both of these tacks now have missile launchers getting rear armor hits. Paladins with their heavy melee demon hammers can also help. Korgoth is in there. Can they save the baneblade? Down goes one of the bunkers. Turbo penetrator rounds for the Vindicator Assassin, but that shot was wasted. Bloodlust used by SchmusCriminal now. Global ability of the Chaos Lord. More damage for every attack that lands for his army. Looks like they saved the baneblade, you know. Oh, maybe not. Paladins are still chasing. They teleport out. Did they save it? Oh, Rox maybe. Says no. Boom. Rox takes it out. Well played, Dhar'daoneth. Nazguleth gets the kill. Paladin somehow didn't drop a model there. That's amazing. Why are you guys moving? You're in a perfect spot. There you go. Set up your weapon again. It's 86 to 192 on the VPs. Terminator's caught by the crippling volley. Did they die? Or did they get... No, they died. I thought maybe Gate of Infinity happened there, but nope. Those are Korgoth's Terminators going down there. 86 192. Plague Champion capping mid. Pestilent Strike is not up. Doesn't feel like he needs it, I guess. Doesn't seem to be taking much damage either. Some Lightning Claw Chaos Terminators now. These are SchmusCriminals. And Lightning Claws are really bad, basically for all infantry in the game. Even the Paladins flee into the Land Raider to get away from those guys. Great Unclean One alongside them, of course. What is this? It's Orks in the backlines. Nob Squad on the rampage. Bloodlet is even getting messed up. Warboss having a grand old time. He's got heavy armor now. Over 2,000 hit points at level 6. Inquisitor with Liber Heresius to power all of her abilities. There's that crippling volley. 62 192. Can the red team hold on for victory here? Flesh over steel on something really quite fleshy, the Great Unclean One. Can they bring it down? Paladins are there. Chaos Lord with a kill to weak, maybe. Could at least knock down the Force Commander. Oh, Battle Cry is active anyway. Down goes the Great Unclean One. This thing will explode on death, massively healing allies and damaging enemies, which is why the Paladins got the hell out of there. Everything gathers around the Great Unclean One now to heal. Boom, there it is. Awesome stuff. 62 to 192 on the VPs. Korgoth, got to get some stuff from the field, buddy. Maybe trying to save up for a Land Raider Redeemer. We got double Chaos Terminators now for Triumph. But they got caught in an orbital beam and they can't retreat away to reduce some of this damage. All of the beams in the same place, which is tempting on Terminators if you can catch them, because they can't retreat to reduce the damage of the beam. So maybe that's better than blasting them into other beams. Land Raider Redeemer is indeed on the way for Korgoth. 2-1 cap for the Blues. Shooter boys are killed. That may have been purposeful by Dhar'daoneth and Nazguleth. May want to get some flash kits rolling or something, just freeing up some population there. Do we still have Kasrkin? Oh, we do. They're still using grenade launchers at the moment. Got their sergeant in there. Look at this. It's the Force Commander using Armor of Alacrity to sprint ahead and try and decap and then cap the VP. You may see some Kasrkin pushes into the enemy's VP, but there is a Strike Squad there. Level 3 Strike Squad, fully upgraded, guarding it. Bloodlet is going to try and steal the power. Maybe. If they decide to, we'll let you know. Inquisitor's down. Chaos Lord is down. 2 heroes short. The red team is quite difficult to deal with. Can the Plague Champion get a decap here? He's going for it. Pestilent Strike is up, giving him huge damage resistance over there to ranged fire anyway. But then he gets knocked away and has to run. 62 to 122. Pushed by the Orks. Nob Squad versus Lightning Claw Terminators right here. Look how well the Lightning Claw Terminators do. That's crazy. Those were full momentum Nob Squads as well with their hammers. The Chaos Terminators did not care. And now they're tearing apart the Warboss. He's not going to make it away. 62 to 105. I believe I tested this a long time ago, many years ago. But back then, values may have changed. But Lightning Claw Terminators can kill 2 Nob Squads by themselves. 62 to 95 on the VPs. 2-1 for blue. Double Land Raider Phobos on the way. This is a move by Peroncho to try and grab the natural VP of the blue team. The Strike Squad can't stand against all of this stuff. They've got plasmas. They've got these fellas knocking them over as well. And they can chuck grenades and stuff if they do get close. Land Ready Redeemer is in play then. Can reinforce and retreat back to this thing. Reinforce around it, I mean. Flash kits are indeed up for Dhar'daoneth Nazguleth. And their blue team's natural VP is being decapped. Chaos Terminator is in there trying to get a decap. Another baneblade is in. Imperial Abyss from Triumph. That's a decent hit. Can they get the Land Raider down? They can. Those double autocannons doing some work. Meanwhile, Peroncho has got to deal with... Oh, did he kill the strike squad? No, they survived. They hit level 4 actually, and then ran away. 51 to 73. Got the decap. Kashakin barely made it away. Just the sergeant makes it out. Got a decently fancy looking sword, doesn't he, that fella? I wonder what his DPS is in melee. Level 4 Vindicator Assassin for Palaz. And Grey Knight Terminator's on the way now. Double Phobos are up. I mean, they do have some good anti-vehicle, but a lot of it's melee. And the Warboss is down with his claw. 34 to 73. These are flash kits. Oh, they're back at base. Peroncho's back on the VP again. Interceptor's wiped. Weird Boy trying to help. Throws a zap in. And does get them to leave. They can break those retreats, but they're quite low, so I don't think they will. Catachan Devils can't break their retreat. Loyalist Predator in there. Orbital gets thrown in. Warboss making a move. With those big old las cannons. Makes a move on the Land Raider Crusader there. 34-63. The Baneblade up to. Is he going to go after that knob squad up on the top of your screen, maybe? Surely they have that Phobos down. Yes. Can they get the Crusader down as well? Rocket run thrown in. Frantic ending. I think they've got the Crusader down, surely. Last month are doing such amazing work back there. 29 to 63. Knob squad on the cat. Baneblade trying to stop them. Is getting some suppression in there. There's Frenzy popped. Inquisitor now comes in. Level 4. Demolisher Cannon knocks them off. The cap maybe. Oh no, there's one close enough to keep capping. Or rather keep decapping. A bunch of grenades chucked in now. And they are persuaded to leave. Back towards the mid then. The Loyalist Predator survives. 13 VPs on the blue team's counter though. And Abyss opens up. Brother Captain down in there. Grey Knight Terminator is able to get away. Where are the Paladins? Oh, Paladins are right here in the mid. Slugging it out. Chaos Terminator is down to 2 models. These guys should tear apart the flash kits quite well. I think they want to get rid of this plasma cannon. Chaos Lord taken down. Looks like the las cannon Pred hit him. Yep. Plasma devs are gone. Mandate up for the Inquisitor. Help her cap things, and a rock dropped in the mid. Inquisitor is going to get the revive there. There we go. Chosen Plague Marines are in play though. For Triumph. Inquisitor goes down. Chaos Lord goes down. They kind of stood in the rocks there. Something's looking after this VP. Who is it? Oh, some Catachans. Still on the 13 VPs are the blue team. Maybe not for long. Triumph using the fist to get the cap. There it is. Is this the end? Triple Chaos Terminators coming in. Predator tank goes on a bit of a joyride. Not sure what it's up to. I thought maybe he was trying to get vision for a nuke, but there was no nuke coming in. Looks like the red team have done it. Yep. Blue team have conceded. What an ending. We had a level 7 Brother Captain down at the end. Level 7 Warboss down at the end. Level 5 Force Commander. Did some few good hits with his Power Fist on the Baneblade and the Great Unclean One and stuff. Level 7 Plague Champion getting that vital cap at the end. Level 6 Chaos Lord is down. Never got a weapon upgrade. And a level 5 Inquisitor also down at the end. Just crunched into the wall there. Well, there we go, guys. Thank Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see ya next time.